Eclectic Nerdz.
I'm Bryan.
Roger.
And on that note, let's begin. We just finished watching Logan, the movie. The mood is different. Very much so after the movie. I told Felipe that I feel like I just left a funeral. That's how I feel about this movie. It was beautifully done, beautifully orchestrated and executed. I think, aside from being a big fan of comic books, a fan of cinema itself, this movie is gonna make an impact in the genre. It really is.
Well, yeah, because first of all, they finally bumped it up to rated R, and so you can do so much more with rated R.
Yeah, you push the boundaries. You
push
push the boundaries a lot more. But with a character like Wolverine, it needed to be done.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, with a character like Wolverine, who has so much
history.
So much history and in a way that inner battle with himself, it really needed to be executed. And I think with the rated R, they gave the leverage to do so, and I think they did that very, very. I mean, they did it super well today.
Yeah.
Roger?
I cried real tears.
He did.
Twice. I saw it last night at 9. Saw it this morning at 9.
Only 12 hours.
I cried twice in 12 hours. That's more than I've cried in the last 12 years. This is the worst.
Yeah. This video is going to sound kind of boring, but it's really because we're just still coping about what we just witnessed.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. I will say this. The way they portrayed Xavier was beautiful. It was beautiful. And they really made you feel the guy is an older man. Mm-hmm. You know, and although he's a mutant, he's still human. So it's not like he's not vulnerable to diseases that affect humans.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you see that. You see that with Xavier and his powers. We're not going to try to spoil anything, but a lot of things happened, and it took an enormous toll on Logan.
Yeah, especially where he's so vulnerable now in this state. As you can see in the trailer, he's not healing, he's older, so all that pretty much catches up to him.
Yeah.
In a very dramatic way.
Yeah, and in the movie, the whole movie, it takes a span about a week, and in that week, he meets Laura, X-23, and it goes from who the hell is this kid to I want nothing to do with it to oh my god, like I've felt humanity once again. I felt the emotion of love and compassion once again through this child.
Yeah, because at this point, is this spoilers? No, because Wolverine has always been very
rugged, cut off,
isolated, and throughout his history, not only in the movies but in the comics, he's always found family or someone he gets close to, but it's always short-lived, and so that is back in the movie. So this is where he's at. He's back to being I only need to care about myself. I need to be very isolated, just survive. And so,
I mean, not just that, he was caring for Xavier. He was caring for Xavier, so that's why you guys see Patrick Stewart, the man, in the trailer so much. I mean, as reprising his role as
and he is real. He is real. He's not a figment of Logan's imagination.
Yeah. We had a theory that he was a figment of Logan's imagination, but no, he's a real character.
Yeah, he's a real character, and great. I'm happy that he was in there.
That balance, man.
Yeah.
That balance. Xavier fighting for his sanity, yet still being the voice of reason.
Yeah,
that's what really got me from the cinema standpoint. From the cinema standpoint, that's what it got me.
Well, Logan is sane, but he's fighting becoming insane.
Yeah, he's fighting to stay human.
Yeah, it was pretty very dynamic duo, and it really complemented each other. I liked it a lot.
I like the tone of both of the characters, right? Because you have Xavier, who's not only you know, he's dealing with the whole degenerative brain thing, right? So he's not only battling with himself, but he's also still hopeful, right? And then you have Logan, who's just tired, and I felt tired.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Like,
that whole you could feel
his exhaustion.
His exhaustion with life, the weight that he's been carrying for the past 25 years. You know, after the whole
300.
everything. Well, no, with the
with what
2029, 2004, 2029.
With everything that happened with the X-Men, he still carries that weight.
Yeah.
And those, I guess, what had happened, or there's little reminiscence or implication, implying that what had happened in the past.
Yeah, we're not gonna spoil it. You need to watch it, but the way they and it was so nonchalant. They're watching the news and bam, they threw that.
Yeah, little hints. Oh, mutants. Oh, what happened in
the incident
in
New
here,
York.
incident
Yeah.
here.
And then what got me was there's a scene where Charles. It's obvious that Charles Xavier is exhausted and tired, and they're at a location, secluded location, and he said something along the line that, man, this is the best I've felt in such a long time. He's coming full circle, and he starts to break down like, oh my God, he realized that the incident that happened, you know.
Yeah,
and
he remembers.
He remembers.
That's the big thing.
He remembers, and right when that happened, boom! There's a turn of events. There's a turn of events, and you're just like, oh my God!
Right when they had the audience at such like a tender moment, where we're thinking like, so they're gonna tell us what happened.
Strike.
Well, I mean, they were dropping hints of like things that had happened, right? So it was up to us to put it together.
Yeah.
Like the first time you hear it, it's like the radio announcement, right?
Yeah.
It's the year 2029. Why are we still talking about mutants?
Yeah.
Why are there no more mutants? What's going on? And they start talking about Westchester and the school and all the mutants. And on the radio, there's another news bulletin, right, where they talk about how there's actually an event that happens while they're in a hotel.
Yeah. And
afterwards, they start talking about the Westchester accident that happened 25 years ago. So, I mean, we know that because of this, something happened.
And they're connected to it.
It's still very relevant.
Yeah, I don't think it was only Charles Xavier that did something, but Logan too.
I think Logan survived it.
Yeah.
No, but
no spoilers.
Was it spoilers?
Yep.
No, because it's giving insight to the past, not the actual movie. So there's a part where Xavier looks at Logan and starts repeating, telling him, "What did you do? What did you do?" That could be. Maybe,
I don't think so.
Because I think that's what himself.
Here's the thing, though. So, like, I'm gonna bring it full circle for you. So, we just said that he remembers, right? His whole thing with the degenerate brain, he doesn't remember. So that's why at the end when he's having that monologue and he says, "I remember. I knew you weren't going to tell me, but I remember. I didn't." Oh, he said, "I didn't know until today that you weren't going to tell me ever, but I remember." So at the beginning, he's completely crazy. Like we show up with Xavier and he's ranting about like what sounds to be like a 1920s Taco Bell commercial.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's crazy, right? It sounds.
Patrick Stewart, oh my.
Oh man, his performance was amazing.
I mean, he's one of the greatest actors of our time.
All time, son.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, at the beginning, he's because of the disease, his thoughts are racing a mile a minute. Right.
Yeah.
So he's got all this stuff going on, and then that's why he's freaking out. He's like, "What did you do? What did you do?" Because he doesn't think that he did it because he doesn't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Like he's thinking about what he did, and he's trying to.
He's projecting it.
Honestly, on a personal note, I mentioned to Bryan while we were watching the film when I would see him in a situation where he couldn't remember. I told him that stroke a personal note because I thought about Grandpa, and that's exactly how it was. They're rambling about something completely random. And it's not even connected to what's
they're bantering?
Yeah, the banter, the arguing. Like, it reminded me
a lot
of our grandfather, And I think that's what made me connect with Patrick Stewart because I see him so fragile, and to know that his time is close. You know,
Yeah.
all that connected full circle for me, and that's the beauty about cinema.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I was telling Bryan, I was like, dude, we know exactly what that is, and the frustration in Logan's face to be like, damn it, old man, what the, you know, like what the f, like you're getting on my nerves, but he's like, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
He understands all that. I was like, man, that's what got me connected the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back to X-23, the story really revolves around her.
Look, hold on, stop. X-23, yo. She's very quiet the whole movie.
Yeah.
She's very quiet.
Yeah.
She's a child of few words. And I would have been completely okay if she didn't say a single word in the entire
Like
movie.
a daddy.
She like the emotion that she had to show in different situations. Like she was basically acting with her face. It was amazing.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah.
And
she's a fantastic
She
actress.
pulled it all together really well. And then when she did speak, it came out of nowhere. It was like, I don't think anybody was expecting it, and it caught everybody off guard.
Yeah.
And it's just
You
like
see
they
that
flipped it and
expression.
just flipped it in real nice.
Not just that,
Yeah.
but the few words that she does speak spoke volumes.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the film,
Punchline after punchline, in a good way.
towards
Yeah,
the
she's
end
very witty.
towards the end of the film, in the last scene, her last 3, 4, 5 words hits you so hard based on the events that just took place, but it hits you so hard. That last dialogue between her and Logan before the film ends and whatnot. Truly, if you're a fan of cinema, this movie, aside from being, you know, a nerd and loving comics, this film deserves some type of award.
Many awards.
Many.
All of the awards.
Many.
Oscars are all
Honestly,
all of them.
honestly, X-23 deserves a performance
Yeah.
for best supporting actress.
Yeah.
Because
Oscars all around.
no, seriously, Patrick Stewart. This whole
Boy.
cast,
Yeah.
this whole cast deserves awards for their performance because they took what we knew from the book to page, tweaked it a little bit.
But didn't go.
But did it? Yeah, they
exaggerate. They didn't
didn't-
exaggerate.
It's not an X-Men Origins all over again. let me put it like that.
No.
No.
And that's what I really liked about it because
Yeah.
it's a very intimate film.
Yeah.
There's no is that a spoiler? There's no X-Men cameos. Don't get your hopes up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
There's no post-credit scene. Don't stay.
Don't say after.
Stay to process. Don't stay for end credit scene. Get there early though.
Yeah.
I will say that. Get there early. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was very intimate. It was very insightful into the characters. Right, there was character development for everybody.
Yeah.
Even Caliban.
Yeah.
Right, and Pierce. I remember his name.
Pierce.
I hate Dr. Rice. I hate that guy.
Yeah, dude.
But even he had a pretty understandable arc.
Yeah.
Right, and
You even felt for the villain. That's wild.
And that's the cool thing though. Like that's not like X-Men Origins, right? It's not some sort of like fantasy movie. It's literally a guy with trying to save a little girl who turns out to be his daughter. You know, if you were to take away the claws and put like knives in their hands, it would be the same thing. It's just it's good.
It's incredible.
It's a superhero movie without being a superhero movie, if that makes sense.
It's
And the soundtrack is great.
yes.
Soundtrack is awesome.
That being said, guys, give me your rating out of 10. We'll go down the line.
75,000.
Out of 10.
Yeah. Yep.
All of them.
I know IGN gave it 9.7, something like that, and then like Rotten Tomatoes is like.
I understand it. I see the little small parts.
I give it solid 10.
I give them all the ratings.
It made me cry twice.
Yeah.
It
So,
made me
yeah.
tear up.
Last time I teared up this much, I saw Mufasa die.
Oh.
Alright, you just had to prevent that. That's cool.
Too soon.
Too soon.
One thing, predictions. You know how they kept on like referencing the past and what happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they can do a movie on that.
Well, they're bringing X-Men to a TV series. So maybe.
Oh yeah. If Fox does a TV series, then it's gonna be canon.
Yeah.
They're gonna do something to bring it back to
Yeah.
so this is what happened and this is why this movie.
We like to hope so. We like to hope so.
If they do.
No, because it was too much of a tease, you feel me?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they do something, I would like for them to focus on the ex children.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
And have like if it's possible, very plausible that they could switch up the universe, right, and have these little creations be the what are they called, the Uncanny X-Men.
Uncanny X-Men.
Literally.
We have like
X Factor,
Young Cyclops, yeah,
New generation.
Young Cyclops, Young Bees,
that'd be nice.
different people.
Yeah.
I
hope they do something like that, man. Oh, I hope.
Right. I'd give this film a solid like 9.9.
I'll give them all of them.
9.9. There were a couple things I wanted to see that I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see the classic suit or rendition of it. But to me, that at this point, after seeing this film, it's not even that important because it was perfectly done.
They gave me Old Man Logan the way Old Man Logan should have been done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that, I can't be mad.
Yeah.
For what they had, with rights and yeah, it was perfect. My only thing is, I wish Logan would pull out like an old picture of the crew.
Yeah.
That would just.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled out a comic book.
He did pull up comic, which was. I take that as a cameo.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll give it to you. But like, just that old picture is like, this is 2005 photo.
Okay.
Okay.
1080p. This is 720p. What are we living?
Right.
What is life without 1080p?
Yep. Well, guys, with that being said, this is our quick review of the film. We hope you go out, check it out, and remember that this is going to change your world. I promise you. I'm JR.
Bryan.
Roger.
We're Eclectic Nerdz. Out.